Hello everyone. Good morning students. Dear students, in previous class we take and discuss a very important chapter of your syllabus which is lines and angles. And in that class we discuss all the important topic related to that chapter, like we discuss about the angle made by the transversal, we discuss about the vertically opposite angle, linear pairs, and some important question based on some of all angle around a point. Okay, and we take and solve so many important questions based on that topic. Now in today's class we take and revise discuss start a very important chapter of your syllabus which is what triangle. Okay, so dear student, first of all we discuss what is the concept of triangle. You already aware about that ki triangle is a triangular shaped region bounded by three line segments. Triangle is a region bounded by what? How many line segments? Three line segment. Okay, triangle is what? A closed region, a closed region bounded by how many line segment? Three line segments is called a triangle. Like that, let's see. This is here ABC is a region bounded by three line segments, so it is called what? A triangle. Here the three sides. So in this way, a triangle has how many sides? Three sides, named as what? AB, BC, and CA. AB, BC, and CA. It's what? This is its sides. So our triangle has three line segments. Sorry, three sides, three vertices. Three vertices. It is also has three vertices A, B, and C, and it also has three angles: angle A, angle B, and angle C. A triangle has three vertices and three angles. Okay, so this is the concept of triangle, and one of the most important properties related to, and you know that there are so many types of, some important types of a triangle. You know that very well. First is what? You know that types of triangle, different types of triangle on the basis of its sides is known as what? Scalene triangle. Okay, scalene triangle on the basis of side. First one is what? Scalene triangle. Second one is what? Isosceles triangle, and third one is what? Equilateral triangle. So on the basis of its sides, the triangles is three types. First one scalene, second isosceles, and third one equilateral triangle. And you know that very well ki in scalene triangle all of its sides are different, not equal to each other, then it is said to be scalene. Isosceles, a triangle in which any two of its sides are equal, then it is said to be what? Isosceles triangle. And equilateral triangle in which all of its sides are equal to each other, then it is said to be an equilateral triangle. So this is the concept of triangles. Now on the basis of this one, on the basis of angles, the triangles are also three form. First, acute triangle, acute triangle. Second is what? Obtuse triangle. Okay, right angle, you know as right angle triangle. And third one is what? Obtuse triangle. And you know that very well. What is the acute angle? This are triangle which of whose angles is acute is called the acute angle, means in less than 90. And right angle triangle, you know that a triangle with one angle of a right angle obtuse, and one angle of is with and one angle is a right angle is called the right angle triangle. Okay, and obtuse, you know that a triangle with one angles and obtuse angle is known as an obtuse triangle. So this is the concept of triangle, and there are six. So in this way we can say that there are six types of triangle. Three types on the basis of its sides, like scalene, isosceles, and equilateral, and three types on the basis of angle, that is acute, right, and obtuse. Okay, so in this way we clear the concept of triangle, its property and its types. Now we are going to, and one of the most important topic is what, the angle sum property of the triangle. And you know that the angle sum property of the triangle is what, the sum of all interior angle of the triangle is what, 180 degree. Means angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to what, 180 degree. Okay, this is the property of that topic. Okay, the sum of all interior angle of triangle is what, 180 degree. So this is the concept of, this is the angle sum property of the triangle. Now we take and discuss, not now we take and prove the angle sum property of the triangle. Let's see, we take a theorem based on that property. Okay, let's see. Now we take a very important theorem related to that topic. This is a very important theorem of your NCERT exercise, and your theorem is the sum of the three angles, the sum of the the sum of the three angles of a triangle is of a triangle is 180 degree. Is what, 180 degree. Now let's see its proof. What is the process to proving that theorem? So Desmond, you know that very well, the sum of all interior angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Now here we have to show it. Okay, now let's see. So first of all we write the given. In proving the theorem, there we follow some step. First of all we write given, then to prove that construction, if any, then we write proof. This is the sequence to proving any theorem. Okay, any that type, any theorem. Now let's see. So given what, we write just, let's see, we just write, we have a triangle ABC in which angle 1 is 1, angle A is B is 2, we take angle C as 3. Okay, so let's say we given we write a triangle ABC. Okay, a triangle ABC in which angle A is equal to 1, take angle B is equal to 2, and angle C is equal to 3, we take as. Okay, we take as. Now here angle 1 A is equal to 1, angle B is equal to 2, and angle C is equal to 3. Okay dear students, now this is now to prove. What I prove, let's see. For now we write to prove. We have to show that the sum of all interior angle, the sum of all interior angle of a triangle is what, 180 degree. Means we have to show that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree, or we can write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is also equal to 180, because of we take as angle A is equal to 1, angle B is equal to 2, and angle C is equal to 3 na, so we can also write in this way. Now dear student, we proving that theorem. In proving that theorem we have to do some construction in that figure. What is the construction? Let's see. Dear student, we draw a line PQ through A. Okay, and we take as this is angle 4 and this is we take as angle 5. Okay, now we write construction. What I do in construction, listen, we draw a line PQ. We draw a line PQ through the vertex A. Through the vertex A. Okay? Such that angle PAB is equal to 4 and angle QAC is equal to 5. Okay? So dear student, you always remember that कि any theorem in proving any theorem, to first of all we write given, then we write proof, then we write construction if any. ठीक है, तो this is the sequence in proving the theorem, and finally we write proof. Finally we write what? Proof. Okay, now let's see. So first we write given, then to prove, then construction, then prove. Now let's see. We draw PQ parallel to ABC na. Now from figure, the line AB PQ is parallel to BC, and let BA and CA as transversal, and let BA and CA as transversal. BA and CA as transversal. That is angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Yeah, angle 4 is equal to angle 2. This is the what? Alternate interior angles. And also angle 5 is equal to angle 3. This is also the alternate interior angles. Okay, because of in previous chapter we already discussed about that topic. If two lines are parallel to each other and cuts by a transversal T, then in that condition alternate interior angle are equal to same as here. This and this are the alternate, and angle 4 and angle 2 is the alternate interior angles. Okay, dear students, now from figure, here the PAQ is a straight line. PAQ is a straight line na, and you know that the sum of all angle on the straight line is always what? 180 degree. So PAQ is a straight line. That is angle 4 plus angle 1 plus angle 5 is equal to 180 degree. We take both the equation 1. Now using equation 1, using equation 1 we get. Using equation 1 we get means what? We put angle 4 is equal to angle 2. So now let's see. We put angle 4 is equal to angle 2. So angle 2 plus angle 1 right as it is, and angle 5 is equal to we put as angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Okay, now also we can write angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180. Now we can also have angle 1 is equal to, we have angle A, this is angle B, this is angle C is equal to 180 degree. Hence proved. Okay, so dear students, in this way we can prove that theorem. Okay, so you please just first of all you do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that type of theorem, after that you can solve and prove any questions, any theorems based on these topics. Okay, so please do more and more practices of that type of theorem. Now let's see some questions based on that topic. Let's see. Now we take the question is in a triangle ABC, in a triangle ABC, okay, in a triangle ABC, angle B is equal to 105 degree, angle C is equal to 50 degree. Find angle A. Find angle. Reaction. This is the very important, very easy form questions based on the angle sum property of the. Based on which property? Based on the angle sum property of the triangle. Now let's see its solution. So first of all, given. What is the given? Let's see. Angle B is equal to 105. Angle C is equal to 50. We find angle A. Since we know that the sum of all angles of a triangle, the sum of all angle of a triangle is 180 degree. Since we know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to 180 degree. Okay. Now, and we apply the angle sum property. So angle A we find that right as it is. Angle B is what? 105. Angle C is 50. Okay. You write as it is. So we have angle A plus 155 now. 180, thus angle A is equal to 180 minus 155 means what? 25. Means what? 25. Thus in this way, dear student, the value of angle A, is what? 25 degree. So in this way, you apply the angle sum property of the triangle. Now we take and solve some other important question based on that property. Let's see. And the question is, if the angles of a triangle, your question is, if the angles of a triangle are in the ratio if the angle of a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4, 2:3:4, find three angles. Find three angles. Now let's see its solution. What is the process to solve that type of question? Okay. Now let's see here. The angles of a triangle. The angles of a triangle are in the ratio 2:3:4. So let us consider, dear friend. Let the angles are. Let the angles are what? 2x, 3x, and 4x respectively. Okay, let us consider the angles are what? 2x, 3x, and 4x respectively. Then by angle sum property, we have what? Angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to what? 180 degree. Okay. Now angle A is what? This is 2x. B is what? 3x. Angle C is what? 180 degree. Okay. So we get as what? This is 9x 180. Now this is the x is equal to 180 upon 9. 9 to the 18 and 0. So the value of x is what? 20. In this way, first of all, we find the value of x. Okay, dear, so first of all, we find the value of x. Now, after finding the value of x, we find all three angles, and in that, according to that question, all three angles are the ratio 2, ratio 3, ratio 4. Now we take 2x, 3x, and 4x respectively. Thus, all three angles are the all three angles are angle is equal to what? 2x, which is what? 2 into 20, 40 degree. This is first answer. Angle B is what? 3x. Now 3 into 2, x means what? 20 na. This is 60 degree. This is another one. And angle C is what? 4x. 4 into 20, that is what? This is another one. Okay, so in this way, all three angles are 40 degrees, 60 degree, and 80 degrees respectively. Okay, so in this way, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on angle sum property of the triangle. Now we take and solve some other important questions based on these topics. Okay, let's see the question, dear friends. In a triangle ABC, your question is in a triangle ABC, if 2 times angle A is equal to 3 times angle B is equal to 6 times angle C. Okay, if 2 times angle A is equal to 3 times angle B is equal to 6 times angle C, find angle A, B and C. Find angle A, angle B and angle C. Now let's see its solution. Okay, let's see. Dear friends, this is a different type of question. Let's see. In a triangle, we have 2 times angle A is equal to 3 times angle B is equal to say 6 times angle C. So for that question, what I do? Let's see its solution. So first of all, we write given. So we take as let 2 times angle A is equal to 3 times angle B is equal to 6 times angle C is equal to K. We says that. Say, okay, that is, if we take 2 times angle A is equal to K, if we take 2 times angle A is equal to K, this implies the value of angle A is equal to what? K by 2. This is the value of angle A. If we take 3 times angle B is equal to K, then we get the value of angle B is equal to what? K by 3. Okay, now if we take 6 times angle C is equal to K, then we get angle C is equal to what? K by 6. So in this way, we find angle A as K by 2, angle B as what? K by 3, and angle C as what? K by 6. Okay, now what I do? Thus, by the angle sum property of the triangle, since by angle sum property of the triangle, we get, thus by the angle sum property of the triangle, we get, what is the angle sum property? You know that angle A plus angle B plus angle C is equal to what? 180 degree. Now we put each and every value of angle A, B and C in the given formula. K by 2, this is K by 3, this is C is what? K by 6 is equal to 180 degree. Now from there we take the LCM of their denominator, which is what? 6, 2 3s are 3 into K, this is 3K, plus 3 2s are 2 into K, this is 2K, this is 1K, is equal to 180 degree. Now we get what? 3K, 2K, 1K, 3 2 5 1, 6K. 6K upon 6 is equal to 6 what? Cancel to each other. So thus in this way the value of K, thus the value of K is what? 180 degree. Thus the value of K is what? 180 degree. Now what I do? Now in this way we find the value of K na. Now we put, thus the angle A is what? We put the value of K in each angle. Therefore the value of angle A is what? This is K by 2. This is 180 upon 2, that is what? 90. So this is one angle is 90 degree. This is first answer, angle A. Angle B is what? Let's see here. From there angle B is what? K by 3. K is what? The value of K is 180 upon 3. This 3 6 are 0. Thus the value of angle B is what? 60 degree. This is another answer. Angle B is what? 60 degree. Okay, and the value of angle C is what? Let's see. And the value of angle C is what? This is K by 6 na. So we put the value of K 180 over 6 is 30. So this angle is 30 degree. Thus the required angles are what? 90, 60 and 30 degree. So in this way, dear students, you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on the topic angles and property of the triangle. So please dear students, do more and more practices of that type of questions. After that you can solve each and every question of your NCERT exercise based on this topic. This is the very important question, so please do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay, now we are going to discuss a very important property of your chapter, which is what? Exterior angle property. Let's see, we discuss about the exterior angle property little bit. So let's see. What is this property? Let's see. Dear students, suppose that we have a triangle. We have a triangle ABC. We take as 1, angle 2, this is angle 3. And one of its side BC, suppose they produce 2D. Then that angle is known as the exterior angle. That angle is known as the exterior angle. Let us take, and this is angle 4. This is what? This is exterior angles. Okay. Now, we know that the sum of all interior angle of a triangle is what? Angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to 180 degree. Take equation number 1. And let's see, BCD is a straight line. This is because of the line BC produced 2D na. So that is a straight line. So angle 3 plus angle 4 is equal to 180. Take 2, using 1 and 2. Using 1 and 2, we get angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 is equal to angle 3 plus angle 4. Angle 3 what? Cancel to each other. So we get angle 1 plus angle 2 is equal to angle 4. Thus in this way, exterior angle ACD is equal to angle A plus angle B. Means in this way, according to that property, the exterior angle is always equal to the sum of its two opposite interior angle. So using that concept, you can solve so many questions of your syllabus based on triangle. So please dear students, first of all you do more and more practices of which we discuss in that class, and practice and solving your NCERT exercise. Now in next class we take and solve some other important question based on triangle and its property. So please first you do more and more practices of that type of questions. Okay. Thanks to all.